guys, welcome back to our channel. The chief wants to give me a formal, what's this?
Familiarization.
Okay, familiarization of the ship. This has to be done within 24 hours of joining the ship. So you can go ahead and let us know what this is.
First and foremost, I would like to welcome you on board our good vessel.
Thank you.
Not mentioning the name here. Anyways, so as a hard and fast rule, it's SOLAS. We call it safety of life at sea. The international guidelines require us to make any supernumeraries aware of the safety items within 24 hours once you have joined the vessel. So you'll know how to respond in case of any emergency.
Okay.
The sooner the better.
Okay.
Always emergency, we should be prepared for emergencies.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start with this. So today is the 27th of April 2019. And so the initial thing which you should know is the alarms.
Okay.
Okay. So for emergency we have two types of alarms.
Okay.
One is 7 short blasts followed by 1 long blast.
Okay.
You know how it sounds? Ba, ba, ba,
Okay.
ba, 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 ba. Yeah. Okay, so something like that. So once you hear this alarm, what should you do? That's what I'm going to tell you. And another alarm is a fire alarm.
Okay.
Like your school bell.
Okay.
Okay, beat your school bell.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Coming back to the topic, okay. So that's your school bell, and so the fire alarm is continuous ringing of bell.
Okay.
Okay, and there is another alarm which actually is you see speakers all over in every room. In your bedroom there's speaker.
Yeah.
So you'll hear a verbal announcement from master saying abandon ship.
Okay.
That is the time when you have to leave the ship.
Okay.
The ship cannot be retrieved, and master has given us command under his authority for us to leave the vessel, abandon ship.
Okay.
So all of us, we have to proceed to the lifeboat.
Lifeboat. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so that's the procedure. So I've shown you where the lifeboat is. It's on the aft side of the vessel. When you are boarding the vessel, you will see, and how to get there also I've shown you. Okay. Once you hear these alarms, you have to go to the bridge.
Okay.
Okay. I've shown you the bridge, so you have to go to the bridge, and I've given you your life jacket, immersion suit,
Okay.
baby's life jacket, and baby's immersion suit.
Immersion suit.
So wear warm clothes. Take baby, take your safety items, and go to the bridge. Forget everything else.
Okay.
Saving life is the highest priority on board.
Okay.
Okay. Now your emergency station is boat deck. That is the master station. So your emergency station is just near the boat deck. Okay. It's on the starboard side. Starboard side is the right hand side. Yeah. Okay. She's fast. She's a quick learner. Okay. And your emergency duties are to be on the bridge. So I've shown you where our cabin is, the nearest fire extinguisher. I'll show you how to operate the fire extinguisher
Okay.
in case of fire and nobody is there to help you out. It's a simple process. Step 1, take out the pin. Step 2, puncture it, point the nozzle and shoot it out.
That's a powder fire extinguisher.
Yeah, it will
right?
extinguish most of the things.
Okay.
So I'll explain more in detail. And the nearest fire box near our cabin is also in the sea deck. It's in the alleyway.
Okay.
That has a hose rigged up. You see these firefighters fighting with water, right?
Okay.
Okay, that is another alternative. We can fight the fire with water also.
Okay.
Okay, if that extinguisher is over, then we do it with water.
Okay.
Okay, so there's an alarm, like those fire alarms which you saw a round symbol. You see just near the door.
Yeah.
So you have to break the glass and puncture the alarm, and it
Okay.
will raise the alarm. The whole ship will
Okay.
get
If
alerted.
we want to raise the alarm.
That's correct. If you see a spot of fire, that's how you do it. Right. Okay. Nearest escape from your cabin is the door, right next to the cabin.
Yeah.
You open the door and go out of the accommodation. In case you find a fire, that's how you get out of it.
All these location points are only for me or for everyone else?
Each one has a different location.
Different, right? So you fill the form according to their
but
their
this
cabin
is for
location.
supernumeraries. For crew members, there's an extra form, more
Okay.
details. They have to take action.
Okay.
For you don't have to take action most of the time.
Okay.
You have to stand by most.
I just have to know the escape route.
Yes, that's very important. Save yourself, save a little fellow.
Okay.
It's all in your hands.
Okay.
Okay, don't worry, don't be stressed. These
No,
are
I'm
emergency
not.
situations.
I'm not.
You have to be aware of these
Yeah.
things. Okay, we have to be prepared for emergency at any time. Okay? Right. The next what I'm going to tell you is which all places and what all things I'm going to show you. One is muster station. Muster station is the place where people muster, where people stand and we give a count and know how many are present, how many are absent, so that in case anybody is missing, then we can immediately take action. Okay, for that. Then life jackets, immersion suits. I'm showing you that. I'll take photos of that also, and you can post them. Position of manual alarms, thermal protective aid, garbage disposal regulations. But I think you're pretty smart at that. You already started segregating the garbage, putting plastic in plastic, putting paper in paper.
Domestic items in the domestic bin.
That's-
Plastic, then food items in the
See,
food
I
bin.
told you, she's good, smart. Now we have the general information. One is do not throw any garbage overboard. All garbage must be disposed only in the designated bins
Provided.
Okay.
We already started doing that.
Yes, very good. In case of blackout or power failure, please use the flashlight provided and be calm. Emergency lighting would come on by itself and somebody would come to assist. That's probably me. Okay. Do not dispose anything in the western closet except toilet paper.
Okay.
Okay. Except toilet paper, nothing has to be disposed. You would be informed in advance whether vessel expects heavy weather. Please secure all loose personal effects to avoid any personal injury or damage to any equipment. Okay, I'll be there to take care of that also. In case of an emergency, please do not use the elevator. We do not have an elevator, so this is not applicable. Some ships do have elevator. Yeah, container ships and all which have 8 floors and all that. Pilot to come and climb up 8 floors is going to be difficult. So we quickly get on the elevator, go up to the bridge from this navigate. Time is precious. Okay, so that's there, and there are luminous glow in the dark tapes stuck outside your cabin. If you just come out and the lights go off, you'll find directions like how you find the airplane, right?
Okay.
The air hostess will keep saying. So same way you'll find markings directing you which side is the exit.
Okay.
Okay. So at night and dark hours, you are requested to pull down your blinds and curtains in your cabin as the light from the portholes may hamper navigation.
Okay.
We are required to close these curtains which we provided
Okay.
because they might disturb the navigation. Another vessels might find these lights too bright.
Okay.
Okay, I'll explain more details how our navigation lights are placed and how we spot another vessel looking just by those lights. Okay. Cargo working areas, galley, engine room and navigation bridge are out of bounds without master's authorization. Smoking in cabins is strictly prohibited as it is a major fire hazard. Do
Okay.
you smoke?
No, I don't.
Machines. In port, please ensure that all accommodation exit doors are relocked after use. In case you come out of the door to take any photos or to try for signal or something, when you come back inside, lock the door. Okay? There's a small tiny knob over there, and I'll explain that as well.
Our cabin room doors.
When you go out of step out of the accommodation, that side door going out to the staircase.
The staircase door.
You usually won't go there, but in case you do, when you come back inside, it's supposed to be locked.
Okay.
Okay. You must not carry any parcels of any sort without knowing its contents for anti-drug drive.
Okay.
It's the usual practice you would have followed in the airport as well. Please do not enter areas which are marked as restricted areas. Please do not enter these areas. In case of any assistant or emergency, contact bridge. The telephone number is 20 or captain's office. The telephone number is 26. Okay?
26 is the ship's office number.
No, it's captain's office. Ship's office is. Okay? Understood? Okay, so I'll take you for these rounds and then we can go ahead and sign over here. And I would like to heartily welcome you on board. Thank you for coming all the way for me. And you too, little brother. Love you guys so much. Come here, baby. Come here. Come sit on daddy's lap. Come here. Thank you for coming here. Hey, look there.
Hi guys. Welcome on board, sir.
Happiest man in the world.
Welcome on
Hey, by the
board.
way, I'm the safety officer of this vessel as well. And I'm the security officer as well. And I'm the chief officer, cargo officer, marble officer also.
Oh my gosh, you have so many duties. Then why did you bring us on board?
Yeah, because I missed you guys.
To de-stress.
No, you don't have to sign. Excuse me, sir. You don't have to
You
sign.
don't have to sign. It's
No,
okay.
no,
It's okay.
don't sign. Thank you. He understood everything. No.
Okay, baby has also signed.
We have to record this. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
See you guys. Stay safe, be safe, take care.
Hey,
I'm the safety officer.